I believe, it's just what I believe, that all of us, whether we're actors or not, have inside of us, a zillion aspects. And how we behave in our personality in our daily life is a tiny, tiny aspect of who we are. And whether you're an actor or not. And it all depends on, the environment that we were brought up in. It depends on, how we were treated when we were children. It depends on so many different things. It's like we're all big trunks, and we pull out of the trunk different aspects of different personalities that we need, that's appropriate to the characters that we play. And we can be informed by a wig and a costume and the shoes. And that the slipping into those things, the putting on of those things, is just more information. And then therefore makes it easier I'm thinking about like a heavy cape going on and what that does to the body, and therefore what that does to the character and what it does to the voice. For me, watching other actors work is as much learning about the braveness, the guts, the ballsiness of actors, of being unself-conscious enough to fully dive into characters and not, and that's what it's about. It's not just about unself-conscious, it's about trusting oneself, being able to make a fool of oneself and not caring, really diving into all aspects of another character and letting go, and it's that degree of risk and of letting go that I find so brave. It's seeing Phil Davis, it's seeing, for instance, the father from Vera Drake be Smallweed, and I can sit back and say, oh my God, he's such a brilliant actor. Can you believe that's the same person? Or look at him go, look what he's doing. It's extraordinary what he's doing. And feel, that huge sense of, oh my God, our actor's amazing when they do their thing. And then there's Bern Gorman, and just watching the detail of his work as an actor, to have spent, time having coffee with him, off stage, so to speak, and then watch him work while we were working together, and the details of his movements and the flipping of the coat and the way he sat down and his nervousness and all that kind of stuff. You asked how much I like theatre and whether it's the applause. No, it's not the applause, but it's the particular way that you can be in complete control. If you're on, no, I like being in control. And if you're on and you're in and you have the attention of the audience and everything's working in the right way and everything's kind of coming together and you're on top form and you have the audience in the palm of your hand, it's a silent applause. It's not the applause at the end for everybody, that's not it, but it's that moment where you feel like, it's the power. But it's also the challenge. There are times on stage where it's all going wrong, and part of the process is about crafting it to go right again, or what one has to do. It's a constant obstacle course. It's so odd. I hate it, and I love it at the same time. Absolutely hate it and wish that I had never decided to do it, and at the same time absolutely love it and feel that, why don't I do this more often? It's horrible. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible to have that dilemma where it's such a bittersweet thing. The difference between doing theatre and doing television or film, and the inherent complications and difficulties in both, there are many. And when you decide to do theatre, you're wrapping your head around the fact that you have to be on stage for such seemingly long periods of time, or have to remember lines, without a break or without being able to check, or for long periods of time. That's something that you gear yourself up towards and have to wrap your brain around and have to deal with from the moment you agree to do a play. In television and film, part of the inherent challenges are about, having to work yourself up into a particular state for shorter periods of time, but to maintain that particular state, while the lighting's being set up, while, you're waiting for an airplane, or while the clouds are moving across the sun, you have to wait. And, whether it's, in Bleak House, the scene where Lady Dedlock and Esther are together outside, and Lady Dedlock is revealing that she is her mother. It was just, it was the most horrendous day any actor could ever imagine, sitting outside with airplanes and helicopters and bumblebees and clouds, and we actually had to stop filming and do it again in a soundstage on another day. That was a horrific experience. And, getting to that play, when you have masses and masses of words strung together and you're trying to make sense of it and not be melodramatic and weaving in and out of, to try and keep it interesting while pausing for the next airplane in between and, hoping that it's all going to cut together at the end, really sucks.